Asia Uncut, brought to you by Electronic Arts and Crown Relocations. The guys who delayed the 310 to Yuma present you a Western that is really, really Eastern. Featuring two heterosexual men doing very, very heterosexual things.
You're not exactly the Indian I was expecting.
Well, you're not exactly John Wayne.
Cowboy and the Other Indian. Now available on VCD.
Our next guest is not only in Asia, he is massive in Asia. Massive. He's a rapper, a writer, a broadcaster, and he's appeared in movies. In fact, he is part of our very own Asia Uncut family as our location host. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up as we test all three backup systems here on the Singapore Flyer with Sheikh Haikel. Come here.
Here you go. Oh, that's love.
That is love.
That is love.
You're warm. Dude, you're just like kind of exuding heat here. It's the first time we've been on camera together.
Yes.
I'm pretty excited about that.
I am too. I just got to quickly say that I've watched the show.
Yeah?
It is not on a child hour.
No, it isn't.
So the adults are awake.
Exactly.
And you are naughty.
Huh? Naughty.
You are naughty.
Stop it.
You're
Don't
naughty.
hit on me now. And I like your stuff. I like your stuff. You're going out. You're on the treadmill, you're talking to music guys. You could talk to music guys like I can't talk to music guys because you are a musician.
Yes, I am.
Is that how you became massive, first of all? Was a big musician thing?
Yeah, I actually won a competition about maybe 15 years ago.
Don't tell Asian Bagus.
Asia Bagus.
Is it Bagus or Bagus?
Bagus.
I'm a white man, I say Bagus. You're part of the family. I want people to know all about Sheikh.
Oh, I'm a rapper. You know, I'm a father. I'm a son. I'm a husband. I'm trying to be a really good one.
Right on.
Love you, baby.
Honey, he's right here.
You too. How much do you love your wife?
More than you weigh down this flyer and test the backup system, buddy.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a lot, I'm telling you.
I love my wife forever and a day.
You're going to get into this poem. I love my wife to the moon and back.
Well, not bad, not bad,
That's
not
all
bad,
right,
not
isn't
bad.
it?
I love my wife more than food.
Really? I love my wife with the thought of my friend's wife together. No, did I go too far?
I like that one too.
Yeah, I think
No,
you're on that.
that's
That's all right. Let's pull it back on there. Acting, Army days.
I did the theater play, and then we moved on to the movie. That was my first movie.
What were you?
I play an overweight.
No.
Really?
No.
Really, it was so hard to get into character, you know. I was trying so hard. I was really slim at that time. We have to get into the role, so I had to eat, and this is what happened.
It's amazing what you'll do for the art. So you play these big, goofy, doofus type roles. So were you really surprised when the French Connection asked you to model for them?
Yeah, you know, the French Connection people, they sort of thought I would be good for their winter fall collection.
Really?
I agree on the fall, because I do a great fall. You know, fat people, we usually fall first, then our tummy comes later. But I was up for it. You know, I mean, I've modeled for Tommy Hilfiger before.
Really? Which is good.
I did a rar on a runway before rar.
Really? You
Yeah.
could turn on the crowd a bit.
Yeah. And you know how I make prints look, because, you know, any small print really looks big on me. Because I look like a billboard. Thank you very much, John.
No, I know, it's a big, moving billboard. All right, you were once fired from a Singapore radio station called Perfect 10.
Yes.
Now, was that because you gave some bad advice about underwear, or you tried to play music released after 9/11?
No, I mean straight up, you know, it wasn't bad advice. This boy, he called in and then he says, you know, Sheikh Haikel, I like this girl on the bus. What can I do to shock her into liking me? Yeah. So I said, all right, my homeboy, rock up to the girl and said, yo, man, you wearing white panties? There was a parent who wrote a letter to one of the newspapers, and he said that they actually turned up the volume on the way to send the kids to school to listen to my advice. And when I said those words, he actually swerved.
Oh, well, he's just a bad driver.
Yeah,
There's
but
nothing to do with
he called in. He called in. He apologized. He said, "I'm sorry. I didn't think it would get you sacked." You know, I said, "Man, it's cool. I really believe it's cool." But you know, it's a bigger bad word than ever now in my house. white panties.
White
Don't
panties.
go there.
Forget
right?
it. No more. It's done.
What's that radio DJ, the really famous one in America, the one that does.
Howard Stern.
Howard Stern.
Yeah, Howard.
He actually gave me a day and called it White Panties Day.
You're kidding.
So what he did was he went on air and he gave me a whole hour, and all he did for that hour was white panties, white panties, white panties, white panties. For the DJ in Singapore, white panties, white panties, white panties, white panties.
Way to go, Howard, right here, man. Sending the love. You were in Under One Roof and Living with Lydia. Are you responsible for Lydia Sum's death?
God bless his soul. You know, I mean, no, I was not. I was not. I was not. But I miss her. She's a great friend. I worked with her. I remember we were filming together, me and Lydia, and then Lydia said, Sheikha, I'm hungry. Come, let's go eat dim sum. So I said, all right. See, when we say we want to go have dim sum, we usually go to a $16 plate dim sum, right?
All you can eat.
Or a $24 plate dim sum, or all you can eat dim sum. But not Lydia.
No.
No. She goes to this hotel. She says, oh, famous dim sum chef in Singapore, from Hong Kong. I know him, my friend. So I said, all right, great, we're going to get a discount. No discount. One plate of dim sum, $400.
No! God bless Lydia, huh?
Yeah, she's beautiful. The dim sum tastes great. I wish she was still here.
You've always, you know, been
big.
She was also large.
Yes.
So now, did you ever, has this been an issue for you? You've been teased?
I've been big all the time. I was a 13-pound baby when I came out.
No!
The first thing my father said was, is that mine? And this is the first thing my father said.
You're a little man?
Yeah.
And your mom?
And the nurse said, ah! Oh, no.
Something
Cesarean,
like that?
cesarean.
Oh, God,
no.
thank God.
Yeah, I'm all right, man. You know, I kick it fat. I love being fat. And my fat is spelled with a P-H-A-T rather than, of course, pretty hot and tempting. That's what it means.
So, Sheikh, there have been a lot of women in your life, a little bit of scandal, too.
Yes.
Want to discuss that?
Sometimes, you know, having dinner with my friend, or I go out. Sometimes, you know, there's always that moment when you tell a joke. I'm sure you've done it, and the girl goes,
That's what I'm working towards, but she usually doesn't.
Right?
Yeah.
And
I
somehow,
go to dinner with you, though.
you know, somehow, when it's just at that point when you go,
Yeah.
you hear it though, coming from a bush or a side of the wall. You hear the,
Yeah.
and you're like,
You need uglier friends. That would help the scandal thing.
You know, now explanations got to start. You know, my wife would be like, yo, what's up, man? I'll be like, no, man, nothing came up. You know, everything was down. It's just that moment I told her the joke. I told you the joke too, darling. You know, remember the one about that guy and that girl they met? Remember? And she's like, outside tonight.
Our man Sheikh, he don't play that game.
No, but the wife's got to know, you know, you're a rapper.
Yeah.
And you know, when you're a rapper, it's in the fine print.
Yeah.
You know, she didn't read the fine print. No, wake up to yourself, baby.
Yeah,
oh,
so
man, no, don't do that.
No, she's cool. She's cool. She's gonna kick your ass.
He made me.
Sheikh,
John.
man, I am thrilled. I am honored. Thank you so much, not only for being a guest, but for being part of the Old Asia Uncut family. This man, everyone, his heart is bigger than his whole self. But before you go,
yes,
we need some climbing gear and I don't know what this is going to do much for you, but in case this damn thing gets stuck.
For real?
Yeah, no.
I gotta exit this while it's moving?
Go. Yeah, get your out of here and just rappel down, Spider-Man. Good luck.
For you, all right?
Yeah, more power to you.
Asia Uncut, word up!
Sheikh Haikel, let's hear it all.
Asia Uncut, brought to you by Electronic Arts and Crown Relocations.